If you have these signs, your vibrational powers are awakening 100%. There comes a point in life when everything starts to feel different. You begin to notice things you never paid attention to before. You feel shifts in energy, moments of deep intuition, and an unshakable feeling that something within you is changing. It's not just your imagination, it's not random. Your vibrational powers are awakening, and when this happens, your entire reality begins to transform whether you are ready for it or not. But here's the secret that most people don't realize: awakening isn't always loud. It doesn't always come with dramatic visions, supernatural experiences, or sudden enlightenment. Sometimes it's subtle, quiet, almost imperceptible at first. But if you are paying attention, if you are truly tuned in, you will recognize the signs. And once you do, you can accelerate the process, harnessing your vibrational power in ways that most people never will.
Click subscribe to this channel to get more profound spiritual lesson.
The first sign that your vibrational powers are awakening is a shift in perception. You stop seeing the world the way you used to. Things that once felt important, material success, external validation, meaningless distractions, start to feel hollow. You begin to crave something deeper. You feel drawn to knowledge, to truth, to understanding the unseen forces that shape reality, and this is because your frequency is rising. You are no longer operating on the same energetic level as before, and because of this, the world itself starts to look different. Have you ever looked at your life and suddenly felt like you were seeing it from the outside, as if you were waking up from a dream? That feeling is not an illusion. It is real. It is the first crack in the illusion, the first sign that your consciousness is expanding beyond the ordinary. But this shift isn't just mental, it's physical. When your vibrational powers awaken, your body reacts. You might feel sudden surges of energy, waves of emotion that seem to come from nowhere. Your sleep patterns change. You wake up at odd hours, feeling restless, as if something is calling you. You experience tingling sensations, pressure in your forehead, a magnetic pull towards certain places, people, or practices. Your body is adjusting to a new frequency, recalibrating itself to handle the higher vibrations that are now flowing through you. Some people mistake this for random discomfort, but those who understand energy know this is activation. And then, the signs become undeniable. Synchronicities start appearing everywhere. Repeating numbers 1111, 222, 333 show up at the perfect moments. You think about someone, and they call you. You ask the universe for confirmation, and it appears almost instantly. But these are not coincidences. They are frequency markers, signals from the universe that you are in alignment, that you are moving into the flow of higher consciousness. The more you notice them, the more they multiply. Why? Because the universe speaks in energy, and when you acknowledge the signs, you amplify the connection. Have you ever had a moment where the perfect message appeared at exactly the right time, as if the universe itself was speaking to you? That is not random. That is proof that your vibrational field is shifting into alignment with the greater intelligence that governs reality. But the most powerful and sometimes most challenging sign of vibrational awakening is the emotional purge. When your frequency rises, everything that does not match your new vibration is forced to the surface. Old wounds, buried fears, toxic patterns, they all come rushing forward, demanding to be released. This is where many people struggle. They feel overwhelmed by emotions they don't understand. They wonder why, if they are awakening, they are suddenly facing so much inner turmoil. But here's the truth: you cannot carry low vibrations into a high-frequency reality. Everything that is not in alignment with your awakened self must be purged. And this is why so many people resist their own transformation. They cling to the old, unaware that the discomfort they feel is the very thing that is setting them free. So ask yourself, have I been experiencing these shifts? Have I been feeling the pull towards something greater, noticing the signs, sensing that something within me is changing? Because if you have, you are not imagining it. You are awakening. The energy shift, how to harness your vibrational awakening and unlock your true power. When your vibrational powers begin to awaken, life no longer feels the same. It's as if you were living in a fog before, and now everything is sharpening into focus. The way you experience emotions, the way you sense people's energy, the way you interact with reality itself, it all changes. But here's where most people struggle. They feel the shifts. They recognize the signs. They know something powerful is happening within them, but they don't know what to do next. They don't know how to harness this awakening, how to stabilize their energy, how to move from experiencing higher vibrations to mastering them. And this is where the real transformation begins. The first key to harnessing your vibrational awakening is learning how to stabilize your energy. When your frequency rises, it can feel overwhelming. You may feel bursts of inspiration followed by sudden exhaustion. You may have moments of deep clarity, only to be followed by confusion. This is because your body, mind, and energy field are adjusting to a new level of frequency, and it takes time for your system to integrate these shifts. Think of it like upgrading a computer to a powerful new operating system. At first, there may be glitches, crashes, moments where things don't run smoothly, but over time the system adapts. Your job is to support the integration process. And the way to do this is through grounding. Grounding is the art of anchoring your energy so that your awakening does not feel chaotic or unstable. When your vibration rises too quickly without grounding, you may feel disconnected from reality, overwhelmed by emotions, or even physically unwell. But when you ground yourself, you allow your energy to stabilize, making it easier to hold higher frequencies without being thrown off balance. How do you do this? Nature, movement, breathwork, presence. Walk barefoot on the earth. Spend time in nature. Move your body. Breathe deeply and consciously. Bring your awareness into the present moment. These are not just simple practices, they are essential tools for vibrational mastery. But grounding is only the beginning. The next step is learning how to direct your energy. When your vibrational powers awaken, your energy becomes more potent. Your thoughts manifest faster. Your emotions influence reality more intensely. Your presence alone can shift the energy of a room. But if you do not learn how to direct this power, it can feel chaotic, unpredictable, even overwhelming. This is why so many people feel drained or overstimulated during their awakening, because their energy is expanding, but they have not yet learned how to control it. The secret to mastering your energy is conscious intention. Every thought you think, every emotion you feel, every action you take carries an energetic imprint. And when your vibration is high, these imprints become amplified. This means that whatever you focus on, whatever you give your energy to, will grow stronger. If you focus on fear, you will amplify fear. If you focus on love, you will amplify love. Your energy is no longer passive, it is creative. And the moment you truly understand this, you will realize that you are no longer just reacting to life. You are shaping it. This is where many people struggle. They experience their energetic awakening, but they continue to operate from old patterns of thought and emotion. They allow their energy to be pulled in different directions by external influences, by past conditioning, by unconscious fears. But to truly harness your vibrational power, you must take full responsibility for what you allow into your energy field. You must become intentional with your focus, your emotions, your mindset. You must ask yourself, am I directing my energy consciously, or am I letting it be dictated by the world around me? Because the moment you take control of your energy, you take control of your reality. But the most powerful shift comes when you move beyond personal energy mastery and begin to expand your vibrational field. This is where you stop seeing your energy as something contained within you and start understanding that it extends far beyond your physical body. Your vibration influences everything around you. You have felt this before you have walked into a room and immediately sensed the energy, whether it was uplifting or heavy. You have met people whose presence radiates warmth and peace, and others whose energy feels draining or chaotic. This is because energy is not contained, it is felt. And when your vibrational powers awaken, your energy field expands, influencing everything and everyone around you. The question is, what kind of energy are you radiating? Because now, it's not just about you. It's about how your presence shapes the world. Are you radiating peace, love, and empowerment? Or are you still unconsciously carrying the energy of fear, doubt, and limitation? The truth is, once your vibrational field expands, you no longer exist in isolation. Your energy is felt. Your frequency has an impact. And this is where the real responsibility of awakening begins. Because now, you are not just experiencing higher vibrations, you are a transmitter of them. But there is one final shift that takes your vibrational powers to the highest level: alignment with universal energy. This is where you no longer see yourself as separate from the universe. You no longer try to control everything. You no longer resist the flow of life. Instead, you step into full trust, full surrender, full alignment with the intelligence that governs reality itself. And when you do this, everything changes. Manifestation becomes effortless. Synchronicities become constant. Challenges dissolve before they even arise. You move through life with an ease, a grace, a power that most people can only dream of. So ask yourself, am I still trying to force my awakening, or am I allowing it to unfold naturally? Am I still holding on to old energy, or am I fully stepping into my power? Because the moment you stop resisting, the moment you fully embrace your vibrational expansion, you will unlock a level of personal power that is beyond anything you have ever known. The quantum leap: how to accelerate your vibrational awakening and unlock limitless potential. Most people experience their vibrational awakening in stages. It starts as subtle shifts, moments of heightened intuition, synchronicities, and a deeper awareness of energy. Then, as the energy builds, old patterns begin to break down, emotions intensify, and a new reality starts to emerge. But what if I told you that you don't have to wait for this process to unfold slowly? What if you could take control of your awakening and accelerate it exponentially? What if, instead of experiencing slow, gradual shifts, you could take a quantum leap into a higher state of consciousness, unlocking your full vibrational potential in a fraction of the time? This is not just a theory. This is something that spiritual masters, ancient wisdom traditions, and cutting-edge quantum science all point to: the idea that your consciousness is not bound by linear time. But that means true transformation does not have to be slow. It does not have to take years of struggle, trial, and error. The universe operates in energy, not time. And when you learn to work with energy, when you learn to shift your frequency rather than trying to fight your circumstances, everything accelerates. The first key to making a quantum leap in your vibrational awakening is breaking free from the illusion of gradual progress. Most people believe that spiritual awakening happens step by step, little by little, like climbing a staircase. But this belief itself is limiting. The truth is, awakening happens in moments, in flashes of realization, in sudden shifts in perception. Think about it. Have you ever had a single conversation, a single experience, a single insight that changed the way you saw reality forever? That was a quantum leap. And when you understand that transformation happens in jumps, not steps, you stop waiting for slow progress and start opening yourself to instant shifts. But how do you create these shifts on demand? How do you trigger a vibrational breakthrough instead of waiting for it to come to you? The answer is radical energetic alignment. You must become a vibrational match for the level of consciousness you want to embody. This means going beyond just thinking about higher frequencies. It means living them, breathing them, embodying them at every level. It means making a full commitment to your highest self, with no hesitation, no doubt, no holding back. The fastest way to do this? Alter your energetic environment. Your surroundings, your habits, your thoughts, your relationships, even the media you consume all hold a specific frequency. And if you are constantly exposing yourself to lower vibrations, you are slowing your awakening without even realizing it. But when you immerse yourself in high-frequency energy through nature, through deep meditation, through powerful spiritual practices, through conscious relationships, you shift instantly. You don't have to wait for your vibration to rise. You place yourself directly in the energy of the reality you want to step into. But here's where most people struggle. They try to raise their vibration while still holding onto their old energetic patterns. They meditate, they practice mindfulness, they seek higher consciousness, but at the same time, they still engage in fear-based thinking, self-doubt, and unconscious negativity. And because of this, they create energetic resistance. They take one step forward and one step back. They feel moments of expansion, but then they fall back into old cycles. And this is why so many people feel stuck in their awakening. They are trying to evolve while still carrying the weight of their past frequency. The solution: radical energetic clearing. If you truly want to accelerate your awakening, you must release everything that no longer matches your new vibration. This means cutting energetic cords with toxic relationships, outdated belief systems, and fear-based habits. It means facing your deepest shadows and healing them once and for all. It means no longer tolerating anything in your life that keeps you small, that keeps you in doubt, that keeps you from stepping fully into your power. But here's where it gets even deeper. Once you release the old, you must replace it with something higher. And this is where quantum embodiment comes in. Instead of waiting to become your highest self, you must step into that version of yourself right now. Embody the energy of the awakened, limitless, powerful being that you already are in this moment. How would you think, act, and feel if you were already operating at the highest possible frequency? What choices would you make? What energy would you radiate? The key to the quantum leap is this: you do not wait for your vibration to rise, you act as if it already has. And the moment you do this, your energy shifts instantly. But there is one final step, the most powerful of all. Full surrender to the intelligence of the universe. This is where you stop trying to control the process. You stop doubting whether you are doing it right. You stop second-guessing yourself. Instead, you trust. You trust that your awakening is unfolding exactly as it should. You trust that the universe is guiding you perfectly. You trust that you are already on the path to infinite expansion. And when you do this, something incredible happens. Your awakening accelerates effortlessly. You no longer have to force anything. The universe moves you forward at the speed of energy, not time. So ask yourself, am I still waiting for my awakening, or am I stepping into it fully? Am I still holding on to old energy, or am I ready to release everything that no longer serves me? Am I still trying to control the process, or am I trusting the intelligence of the universe? Because the moment you make the decision to go all in, to commit fully, to embody fully, to surrender fully, you will experience the quantum leap. You will move beyond slow progress, beyond limitation, beyond waiting. You will awaken completely. the ultimate transformation living as a fully awakened, high vibrational being every single day. When you reach the point of full vibrational awakening, life no longer happens to you, it happens through you. You stop feeling like a passive observer, reacting to circumstances, struggling to maintain your energy. Instead, you become the source. You radiate frequency. You shift energy effortlessly. You no longer have to try to be high vibrational, it becomes your natural state. But here's what most people don't realize: awakening is not an endpoint. It is not a final destination where you suddenly become enlightened and everything is perfect forever. Awakening is a way of being, a frequency you sustain, a path you walk every single day. The real challenge is not just having a spiritual breakthrough, it's living in that expanded state consistently, no matter what happens around you. And that is where true mastery begins. The first step to living as a fully awakened being every day is understanding that your external reality is a reflection of your internal frequency. Most people still live under the illusion that their circumstances determine their state of being. They wait for life to be perfect before they allow themselves to feel peace, joy, or love. But when you are fully awakened, you realize that it works the other way around. Your internal state creates your external reality. This is why two people can go through the same experience and have completely different outcomes, because their vibrational response shapes how reality unfolds for them. So the question is, are you living as a creator or a reactor? Do you let external events dictate your energy? Or do you hold your frequency so powerfully that the world around you begins to shift in response to you? The moment you take full responsibility for your vibration, you step into true sovereignty. You stop waiting for things to change, and instead you become the change. But maintaining this level of energy mastery requires one of the most difficult things: emotional neutrality. This does not mean suppressing emotions or becoming numb. It means not being controlled by them. When you awaken fully, you will still experience emotions, you will still feel joy, sadness, love, anger, but you no longer become attached to them. You let them move through you without letting them define you. You observe them without being consumed by them. This is what separates those who are truly awakened from those who are still trapped in emotional cycles. Most people get caught in the highs and lows of their feelings, never realizing that emotions are just energy in motion. They are temporary. They are meant to flow, not to be held onto. But when you live in a fully awakened state, you develop emotional fluidity. You see emotions for what they are: signals, experiences, waves passing through your consciousness. And because of this, you remain steady. You remain centered. You remain in your power, no matter what emotions arise. But the deeper truth is, this awakening is not just about personal mastery, it is about energetic impact. Once you reach this level, your energy does not just affect you, it affects everyone around you. You become a walking transmitter of high vibration. People feel different in your presence. Your energy alone shifts the frequency of a room. You don't even have to say anything, your being speaks louder than words. This is why those who are fully awakened naturally attract others. They are magnetic. They don't have to seek attention or validation. Their energy draws people in effortlessly. But this is also why awakened beings must be mindful of the energy they allow into their space. Because when your vibration is high, lower frequencies will naturally either rise to meet you or resist and try to pull you down. This is why so many awakened people experience sudden shifts in relationships, friendships, and environments. It is not because they are doing anything wrong, it is because their frequency is no longer compatible with certain energies. And this is where the final test of awakening comes in. Can you stay in your power even when surrounded by lower vibrations? Can you hold your light even when others try to dim it? Can you remain in alignment even in the presence of negativity, doubt, or opposition. Because the truth is, the world is filled with dense energies, fear-based thinking, limiting beliefs, emotional toxicity. And if you are not conscious, these energies can pull you back into old patterns. But when you are truly awakened, you do not fight negativity. You do not resist it. You do not fear it. You transcend it. You become so rooted in your own frequency that lower vibrations simply dissolve in your presence. You do not need to argue, defend, or prove anything. You simply exist in such a state of clarity and power that nothing can shake you. This is the ultimate transformation. This is what it means to live every day as an awakened being. It is not about escaping the world, it is about mastering it from within. It is about becoming so aligned with the energy of love, truth, and expansion that everything you touch, everything you experience, everything you encounter is elevated by your presence. So ask yourself, am I still waiting for the world to change, or am I becoming the change? Am I still reacting to life, or am I creating it? Am I still affected by energy, or am I the one who sets the frequency? Because when you make the choice to fully embody your awakened state every moment, every day, without hesitation, you step into a level of existence that most people will never reach. You become the living force of high vibration. And from that place, nothing is impossible.